Hi guys, my name is Michael Mordinson and I'm a manager of the Mordinson marriage agency in Kharkov, Ukraine. Today I decided to make this video and answer some of the questions that we receive in our email. Let's go. First question. What does Mordinson mean and why your agency is called this way? As I said before, my name is Michael Mordinson, so it's a family name, mine and my whole family's. And why the agency is called this way, we figured that there is no reason for us to hide behind any names that stands for nothing and means nothing. So we decided to call our business with our own name, which we believe makes perfect sense. I have stumbled upon your website and I was surprised to see only a little over 100 ladies in the gallery. Comparing to some other sites I've seen, it's very few. How come you don't have more ladies? It's a very good question actually. I guess there are several reasons. First of all, we understand how important it is for our male clients to know that the ladies they send their letters to and they talk to and they meet in person later on seriously interested in long-lasting relationship and also open to the possibility of moving abroad. And this is exactly why every girl who wants to join the agency has to personally come to our office here in Kharkov for an interview. And when we have this interview with a lady, we make sure she's interested in serious relationship and also is open to the idea of moving abroad if she meets the right man. So we pay quite big attention to this, to talking to each lady. We don't have any email application forms for girls to fill out. She actually has to personally come here. We do not accept the ladies who are not living in Kharkov, so she has to be here in the city to become a member. And also we keep the gallery up to date, so whenever a lady becomes unavailable for whatever reason, maybe she met somebody in the agency or she met somebody locally, or maybe she decided to move to some other city, we remove her profile from the gallery immediately. How do you vet the ladies before they join the agency? Well, I have touched upon this topic in my previous answer. As I said, every girl who wants to join the agency has to personally come here to our office for an interview. We check the documents of the ladies to make sure that all the vital information is correct, and also that they are legally single, but probably even more important, we talk to them to make sure that to get the feeling of a lady, what she's looking for, what she's interested in, because this is very important for us. That's pretty much answers it. I'm a serious and family-oriented man. How does it work if I want to meet a lady with your help? Well, if you are serious and family-oriented, we can be a pretty good place for you to find your future wife, because this is exactly what we do. We help single ladies to meet single guys interested in serious relationship. The process is basically, it's pretty simple. You become a verified client on our website, on our online store. You need to make a verification payment of $1 using a Visa card. Then once this is out of the way, you email us your introduction letter and your pictures so that we can send your letter and pictures to the ladies who caught your attention. So you need to send a list of the ladies you would like to be introduced to. Then the ladies who are interested, they will respond. The ladies who are not interested, they will let us know so that we can inform you. And you can, once you receive the responses of the ladies who are interested, you can get to know them better through letters, through Skype calls, and then eventually you need to come over here to Kharkov to meet them in person. What should I say in the introduction letter for it to be interesting for the ladies? It's a great question. My advice would be not to make your letter a detailed description of every year of your life since you were in the grade school. This is your introduction letter. It needs, and the purpose of your introduction letter is to give the ladies a general idea, a feeling of who you are and what kind of person you are. There are several things which I would not recommend you to do in your introduction letter. One of them is being negative. I mean, we all have history, and I understand that you may have had some previous relationships which may have left some not so positive impressions. Or maybe you want to share something else which may not be very positive. I caution you not to do it, or to limit it to the possible minimum, because there is a risk, there is always a risk when you talk about negative things in your letter. There is a risk that it will give the ladies an impression of you as a negative person, a person who doesn't like people, or who complains about things, and this is the last impression you want to make on the ladies. So try to be positive, concentrate on future, not on the past. Talk about things you want to achieve and things you like, things you enjoy, and not things you don't like and things you which annoy you, or people who annoy you and stuff like that. Very simple example, we have some of our clients, they have been married before, so bashing your ex-wife or talking about what an evil person she was too much in your letter will not do anything good. It will not do any good. Believe me, this is not going to make a good impression on the ladies. Just if you feel that you must mention your ex-wife, keep it as brief as possible. Don't go into too much details. As I said, you're running a risk of making an impression of a negative person, and you don't want that. Another thing which concerns the introduction letter is the pictures that you sent with the introduction letter. I cannot emphasize the importance of the good quality pictures that you choose to be delivered to the ladies. They don't necessarily need to be professional, but they need to be good quality, and they need to give the ladies a good idea of how you look. It may be a great idea to, if you like traveling, or if you have some interesting hobbies, you like sports, it's a great idea to take pictures and send pictures which somehow have something to do with your hobbies, or maybe with your traveling experiences in the past, or maybe even if you just go around the city where you live and take some pictures, or ask a friend to take some pictures of you in the different sites of the city. It may be a cool idea, because it will give a lady first an impression of who you are, and also see some sites of where you live. So this is maybe something that you can do. How long do guys normally communicate with the ladies before coming over? There is no set amount of time a man has to or should communicate with the ladies in prior to coming to Ukraine. This communication through letters and through Skype calls is actually a great tool, because it allows you to see, first of all, see how much common ground you have with the ladies, and see if you have the same views, same values, and if you look at things in the same way. And secondly, you create the bond which will help you when you meet in person, because when you do meet in person for the first time, you will not feel like strangers to each other, because even though it's the first time you see each other, you already know quite a bit about each other. But if you ask me, on average, I would say on average guys talk to ladies for about maybe months and a half, 2 months before they come over to Kharkov. How would the schedule of meetings be composed if I want to meet multiple ladies when I come to Ukraine? Well, most of our clients, when they come over, they meet multiple ladies, and so we have this approach where we schedule the initial meetings with the ladies to be pretty short, maybe 1 hour, maybe 1 hour and a half each. This way you can meet all the ladies you've been talking to within just a few days after your arrival, and then concentrate on the lady, or maybe several ladies, who you had best mutual chemistry with. And the final question for today: do you help ladies with visa process? Yes, we do. We help. We have this service called Ladies Visa Assistance, where we help ladies to gather the necessary documents, have those documents translated and notarized, if need be, fill out the forms, take the pictures for the visa. So we do that, and hopefully very soon you'll have the reason to use this service to bring your loved one back home. This was the last question for today. I hope this video was useful and you liked it. If you have any questions whatsoever, please write me an email or give me a call. All my contacts, all our contacts are on the website. You have a great day, and talk to you soon.